In the previous video, we discussed shape animations and how you can easily convert one shape into another. In this video, we will talk about using the repeater effect to create beautiful designs. Make sure to watch till the end because I will show you how I created my logo animation using the repeater. Hey there, I'm Sankita and welcome to Vertical Darts. First, let's create a shape layer. Right click, go to new and select shape layer. Expand the shape layer. You will see the add button. Click on it and you can add the shape you want. I will add a rectangle. Click add again and select fill. By default, it fills the shape with red, but you can change the color here. Click add once more and now we will add the repeater effect. Expand repeater 1 and transform repeater 1. By default, there are 3 copies with the X position set to 100 and Y to 0. Set the X position to 0 so our shapes stack together. This will be our starting position for the animation. You can adjust the number of copies. I will use 15. We want to create a perfect circle using these rectangles. So how do we achieve that? Well, a circle is 360 degrees. We will use rotation to form the circle. Enter 360 divided by number of copies. With 15 copies, I will type 360 divided by 15. Expand rectangle path 1 and adjust the position to create a perfect circle. Another efficient way to do this is with an expression. I will undo the changes. Select rotation, hold Option or Alt and click on the stopwatch icon. Now you can add an expression. Type 360 divided by, then pick whip and click on copies. Adjust the position. And now if you change the number of copies, the perfect circle remains thanks to the expression. So remember, to create a perfect circle using shapes, set the rotation to 360 divided by the number of copies. Now let's animate this with a burst effect. Set the position to 0 at the beginning and create a keyframe. Move the playhead a few frames forward and adjust the position. To make it more interesting, we will change its size. Deselect constraint proportions to set different values for X and Y. I will set it to 40 and 10. Make the keyframes easy ease. Use the graph editor to adjust speed. The effect will look like this. Now let me explain how I created my logo animation using the repeater effect. I start with a red background. Right click, go to new and select shape layer. Expand it. Click add and select ellipse. Click add again and select fill. Then change its color to white. I want the circle smaller than this, so I will change its size to 82. Now click add and select repeater. Set its position to 0 and adjust the number of copies to 11. We will add another repeater effect. Here's a key point to keep in mind. Any new effects will automatically adopt the previous settings. Expand repeater 2 Expand transform repeater 2 and set the X position to 0. And set the number of copies to 11. Adjust the Y position under transform repeater 2. In the previous animation, we used the position property under rectangle path 1. Now I want the middle circle selected so that there are equal circles on both sides. To do this, we will adjust the offset value. With 11 copies, if I set the 6th circle in the middle, I will have 5 circles on each side. So, I will set the offset value to -5. Let's animate. Select the repeater 2. Move the playhead to the 1 second mark. Change the Y value to 171. Create a keyframe. Then move the playhead to the beginning and set the Y value to 0. Easy is the keyframes. Open the graph editor and adjust the speed. Change the offset to -5 for repeater 1 as well. Move the playhead a couple of frames forward and create a keyframe for repeater 1's position. Then again, move the playhead a few frames forward and change the X value to 171. Easy is the keyframes. Then use the graph editor to refine the speed. Another feature I added to this animation is color switching when the circle's X position changes. To create this effect, let's add a white background. I will name it white background and move it below the circles. We will add the white background when repeater 1's position changes. Use the same keyframe positions to add other effects simultaneously. Now, let's add keyframes for the white background's opacity. Set it to 0 at the start. Move the playhead to the last keyframe of repeater 1's position and set the opacity to 100. Next, we will change the color of the circles. Expand fill 1. With the playhead at repeater 1's first keyframe, create a keyframe for the color. Move the playhead to the last keyframe of repeater 1's position and change the color to red. To match the red background color, copy its value and paste it into the circle's color field. The effect will look like this. Now we will animate the circus movement. Move the playhead slightly forward and set keyframes for position and scale for repeater 1. For repeater 2, set keyframes for position and rotation. Move the playhead forward and adjust repeater 1's position. Set X to 106 and Y to -47. Increase the scale to 112. Then adjust repeater 2's position. Set X to 87 and Y to -98. Set rotation to 5. It will look like this. Feel free to change these values to create your own design. Next, I will create a keyframe for repeaters to scale. Move the playhead forward and adjust position and scale for both repeaters. For repeater 1, set the X to -137 and Y to 25. Change the scale to 104. For repeater 2, adjust the position. Set the X to 27 and Y to 59. Change the scale to 77. Finally, create new keyframes for the number of copies for both repeaters 1 and 2. Expand the shape layer's transform properties and create a keyframe for position. Move the playhead forward and set repeater 1's copies to 5 and repeater 2's to 3. Adjust repeater 1's position. X to -197, Y to -82 and scale to 100%. For repeater 2, set the X position to 187 and Y to 61. Scale to 100%. Lastly, change the shape layer's position X to 959 and Y to 1087. The result will look like this. Remember, by playing around with position, scale and rotation properties, you can create unique styles for your project. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe for more easy tutorials. Be sure to check out other After Effects tutorials on my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.